Hi, I'm Joyce, Energy Lady. I have a story for you today. I'm going to share a story about opportunities because I have to say, before 2011, my big breakthrough of when I took my first trip to China, I was not always a yes to opportunities, especially those out of my comfort zone. Don't get me wrong, I'm an extrovert. I like to be with people and do things with people, but to do things out of my comfort zone was not my biggest yes. Okay. And then after I took my first trip to China in 2011 and taught there, and then went back 6 different times because it changed my life so much, I knew in that moment that when opportunities present that are out of my comfort zone, Joyce, you just say yes. So I share this with you because opportunities will show up for you. You may be asking, if you have a vision board, you might be having something up there that says, yes, I have this or I have that. I have a sewing machine. I have a new love of my life. I have a Vitamix. I have my carpet cleaned. You might have some of those things up on your vision board, or you may have big things. I go to Norway. I buy a kayak. Okay. You might have big things. I write a book. Okay. But have to be open and willing to hear opportunities that are showing up in front of you to help you with that, because it's not all up to you. It's not yours alone to take care of and get everything you want to in life. Okay. The opportunity showed up for me in 2011 to teach in China. I said yes, and it changed my life, even though it scared the heck out of me. So I have told myself now, when opportunities show up, you say yes, whether it is uncomfortable or not. And about a month ago, a friend of mine reached out. I haven't talked to her in years, and asked me to come speak to her women's group in Phoenix on a Tuesday night. I said, listen, my Tuesday nights are typically taken with teaching classes. The only Tuesday night I have in 3 months is January 12th. And she took it. She said, great, we'll take it. We'll have you come. I said, yes. Did it take time for me? Yes. It was an hour drive there. I spoke for an hour and a half, visited with people afterwards. So all in all, it was a 4-hour experience, an hour back home. Okay. Was it an experience that was powerful for me? Yes. And it was powerful for the women that I spoke to. What came out of that in opportunities for me? Number one is I have written a children's book to go alongside with my book Stuck, but I've been looking for an illustrator. And that evening, a woman in the meeting was on the back row, and unbeknownst to me, she was sketching a picture of me on her little 3x5 card. And I was visiting with people after the class. She put it on the table and left. And when I saw it, she had little initials in the bottom. I asked one of the women, who is this and who did this? And they told me the name. I asked for her phone number so I could thank her, because it was a really nice sketch. And when I reached out to her, I said, you have quite a talent. And she said, yes, I have in the past done illustrating, and I've gotten away from it. So now I'm going to put that back on my vision board to start getting back into it. I'm not saying she's the illustrator I'm looking for, but I'm saying what a cool experience that was, where I put out there, I need an illustrator, and all of a sudden somebody showed up in my life who's an illustrator. That was awesome. Another woman there said, I didn't even think I was going to come tonight. My husband said, you should just go. And she said, I didn't know who you are or what you do, but I run women's retreats, and I would love to collaborate with you and have you come speak at one of our retreats. So opportunities present when you put them out there for the universe to bring them into you. So don't say no. If someone says, can you do this, or would you be willing to do this? And if it fits for your schedule, for me, it was the only night that fit my schedule. I said yes. And was it out of my comfort zone? Well, yeah, I didn't know anybody there, but it was a really great night. And I got to meet some wonderful women who were just delightful people. And I met some people that we could benefit in each other's lives as well. So look for opportunities, say yes to opportunities that will help you move forward to the next step you are here to do. Let me know how that goes for you. I'd love to hear.